Hello, it's your favorite extra. Warning, this video contains descriptions of gore and torture that may be upsetting to some readers. Take my Halloween video as an example when I say I do not play. Now that's out of the way, this is a prologue to a new series I'm starting. This will be an AU in which Bakugo is depressed. I don't know how many parts there will be, but I'll try not to keep you extras waiting. As always, my Discord is linked in the description and enjoy the video. This emoji means thinking. Hey Bakugo, are you okay? I'm fine, shitty hair, don't bother. You're not even yelling. Do I need to yell for you to hear me? What, are you deaf? Bakugo, you know that's not what I meant. Save it, shitty hair. This is how it always went. Bakugo immediately replacing any pain he had with anger. He hated this sadness that always lurked inside of him, like a demon fashioned out of smoke. Seemingly harmless but not to be underestimated. Bakugo. What's been with you lately? You haven't focused on any training since last week. You'll get yourself killed. I don't see anyone here to kill me. If you keep using that tone, I won't hesitate to teach you a lesson. TCH. Do better, I know you're much more capable than this. Yeah, whatever. Why did he have to be like this? Thoughts swarmed his head with insecurity that was immeasurable. He had to be perfect, that's the only way he could earn his living. The only way he thought he deserved to live. The next few days were a haze for Bakugo. All of the noise around him was muted to a dull muffle while the voices in his head monstrously roared. Can't you hear me? It all sounded like everything around him was held underwater. What was said next was the first clear thing he heard in a week. We're being attacked, positions now. Everyone got in position, Bakugo being on the front lines because of his strength and fighting style. Bakugo, you look like you're sick. Do you think you can fight? I'll be fine, focus on yourself and don't get fucking killed. With that, the first punches were thrown. Bakugo was completely unaware, and if it wasn't for Kirishima, then he would have been hit easily. Come on, focus, you weak bitch. Do you want to die to these extras? Everyone fought so hard. First Mina's group was down, then Tokoyama's, then Aitsu's. One by one they dropped until it was just Bakugo, Kirishima, Deku, Todoroki, and Momo. Come on, fucking think, you useless bastard, think. That's all he could say to himself, degrading his own worth to force himself to do something. But it was too late. He could have anticipated anything but this. The villains brought in a new machine that rendered anybody limp. Momo, then Todoroki, then Deku, and Kirishima getting hit in tandem as a last effort to protect Bakugo. You'll pay for this, you sons of bitches. Then just like that, he was shot with the drug too. He looked at the land filled with bodies covered in crimson. If you didn't see the fight, you'd think this was a mass grave of children lying there. The drug was almost able to have Bakugo completely under dead to the world through body and mind. However, he managed to fight its effects through sheer stubbornness. All he could see was what the villains did next. Not even a scream could escape the lips of the fallen. They took knives and other objects just to deface the flesh that lied there. Aitsu was hit with a sledgehammer modified with spikes. They got him straight in the skull, thank whatever was up above that he had armor. Momo's hands were put in a contraption that forced them to bend with the tension. You could hear the snaps as each bone broke under the pressure. They whipped Kirishima's back and laughed, they fucking laughed. Remarking how he was just a shield and how useless he is now. Their twisted games did not stop, they went to each student and added to the damage they've already done to each body. These people weren't human anymore, devils were the only word for them. They finally got to Bakugo. They saw he was awake and thought that a bit of pain wasn't enough for him. They transported him to a train. One they made sure that was going to crash any second.